The camera world is abuzz with anticipation for Sony's upcoming flagship in the Alpha 7 series, the Sony A7 V. As rumors swirl and leaks trickle out, a familiar dilemma emerges for photographers and creators. Should you wait for this highly anticipated model, potentially delaying your work and risking missed opportunities? Or should you jump into the tried and tested Sony A7 IV, knowing that its successor might soon overshadow it, making your current gear feel outdated overnight? The real question isn't just about the specifications the Sony A7 V will boast, it's whether this new camera will truly become the reigning champion of the enthusiast full-frame market, or if its crown will be challenged from day one by sky-high expectations and fierce competition. Let's dig deeper and try to uncover what the Sony A7 V might bring to the table, and whether it will deliver the revolution many expect. Sony's Alpha 7 series has undeniably transformed the mirrorless camera landscape over the past several years. Starting with the trailblazing A7 III, Sony set new standards for full-frame mirrorless cameras, offering features that appeal to both professionals and serious enthusiasts. The line's relentless evolution, marked by substantial generational upgrades and predictable price hikes, has built a loyal user base. The original A7 III launched in 2018 at a price point of $1,999, shaking up the market with its performance and value. Then came the A7 IV in 2021, priced at $2,499, which further raised the bar with enhanced features and processing power. Now, whispers from reliable sources and recent filings suggest the A7 V could debut with a base price around $2,799 for the body alone. This expected jump aligns with Sony's upward pricing trend, though it immediately sets a high bar for the A7 V to justify its premium. Globally, this price increase will be felt sharply. European buyers may see the cost climb to roughly €3,400 once VAT is included, and Canadian consumers might pay near $4,000 Canadians. This means Sony has a lot to prove to convince buyers that the A7 V's features merit such an investment. So, what does a camera in this near $3,000 range promise to deliver? Based on consistent rumors, leaked model codes, and insider reports, the Sony A7 V seems poised to be a significant leap forward, borrowing heavily from the DNA of Sony's flagship models while carving out its niche. At the heart of the A7 V will likely be a 44-megapixel backside illuminated BSI CMOS sensor. While some speculation about a 33-megapixel stacked sensor has surfaced, the 44-megapixel BSI sensor remains the most credible and confirmed configuration circulating among insiders. This sensor represents a substantial upgrade in resolution compared to the 33-megapixel sensor found in the A7 IV, offering greater cropping flexibility and more detailed image capture. It sits comfortably between the A7 IV and the ultra-high-resolution A7R series, suggesting Sony aims to strike a balance between resolution and speed. Interestingly, the sensor is rumored to be non-stacked, which might differentiate it from Sony's ultra-fast flagship models, potentially helping keep costs in check without compromising image quality. Supporting this sensor will be the powerful Beyond's XR processor, likely enhanced with a dedicated AI processing unit to supercharge the autofocus system. This AI engine is expected to deliver more sophisticated real-time tracking, a key upgrade given some user complaints about the A7 IV's autofocus struggling in fast-paced, complex scenarios such as wildlife photography or crowded events. In terms of speed, the A7 V could offer burst shooting speeds up to 20 frames per second, a massive leap from the A7 IV's 10 FPS. This capability will enable photographers to capture more decisive moments, whether in sports, action, or wildlife photography. Videographers will also benefit from the A7 V's rumored video specs. It is expected to support 4K video output at 16-bit RAW alongside robust picture profiles such as S-Log3 and S-Cinetone, maintaining Sony's reputation as a leader in hybrid photo/video cameras. Image stabilization is said to improve as well, with an advanced 8-stop, 5-axis in-body stabilization system, critical for handheld shooting in challenging lighting conditions. Professional features like dual card slots, one CF Express Type A and one SD, are expected to provide the flexibility and redundancy that serious photographers demand. Heat management, often a concern with extended video shooting or rapid burst shooting, is also rumored to see improvements, helping maintain performance during intense use. Physically, the A7 IV is expected to borrow heavily from Sony's flagship A1 body design, signaling a shift towards a more robust, ergonomic, and premium feel compared to the A7 IV. Users can likely expect a refined grip, improved button placement, and enhanced durability, making it comfortable to hold during extended shooting sessions. The rear screen is rumored to be a significant upgrade, matching the A1's high-resolution, bright, and versatile articulating touchscreen LCD. This would be a welcome change from the A7 IV's fixed screen and would address frequent user requests for a more flexible viewing experience. The electronic viewfinder EVF is also slated for an upgrade, though details on resolution and magnification remain tentative. However, any improvement here would elevate the user experience, especially for photographers who rely heavily on the EVF for composition and focus. This alignment with the A1's design suggests Sony is aiming to deliver flagship-tier build quality and interface features at a more accessible price point, making the A7 V a baby flagship of sorts. However, the path for the A7 V won't be without challenges. Internally, Sony must carefully balance the A7 V's feature set to avoid cannibalizing sales of its more expensive A1 flagship. Packing too many flagship features into a sub-$3,000 body could risk diminishing the A1's appeal, so Sony needs to differentiate these models effectively. Externally, the competition has never been more fierce. Canon's R6 Mark II offers uncropped 4K 60 video, though sometimes at a cost to dynamic range. Nikon's Z6 III impresses with its sensor technology and brilliant EVF but comes at a higher price point around $3,500. Panasonic's S5 II series has garnered praise for its video capabilities and stabilization. These brands all have strong offerings, and many users openly consider switching brands if their current options don't deliver compelling upgrades. Sony will need to offer a clear, tangible step forward with the A7 V to retain its core audience. Among the debates surrounding the A7 V, one of the most divisive topics is Sony's decision to omit a top-deck LCD panel, a feature commonly found on competing prosumer cameras from Canon and Nikon. Supporters argue that a top LCD is crucial for quick, discrete access to key camera settings without needing to activate the main screen or lift the camera to their eye, saving precious shooting time and battery life. Critics, however, view the feature as a relic of the DSLR era, unnecessary clutter that consumes valuable space that could be better used for additional controls or improved ergonomics. Sony's minimalist design philosophy has proven successful, but it doesn't please everyone, and the absence of a top LCD might alienate traditionalists who value tactile feedback and instant info at a glance. So, what's the verdict? Will the Sony A7 V claim the throne as the king of enthusiast full-frame cameras? The ingredients for a crown are certainly present. A potent 44-megapixel sensor, advanced AI-driven autofocus, a blistering 20 FPS burst rate, flagship-inspired build quality, enhanced video capabilities, and improved stabilization all position the A7 V as a formidable hybrid camera.